This is a G63 AMG, and it's a bit of a iconic classic car which actually looks so old in the outside but a lot new in the inside. I'll take you a closer look in the inside, take you around through it. The rims there, yes, those are 22-inch rims. Yes, as you can see, with exposed hinges. Only car that you still have the exposed hinges and the gutter system that's still exposed in the outside. So, how's the boot space? And of course, the spare wheel is outside here. You open it with your classic opening doors. And you would see here the Napa leather continues. This box design actually continues. Because this car is a bit of a classic, you don't get it with, for instance, air suspension that lowers the back boot, the back seat, the back for your loading. Now looking at the boot, you can see that the spacing there is quite big. It's actually not as big as the likes of your X5 though, but it still fits, does the job very well. You have your 12-volt socket there, then your hooks there, then the Mercedes 8 there, 8 kit, and of course where the spare wheel would be, it's just flat. There's no denying that this face looks so aggressive, with the AMG badging close thereby, and the radar system there, camera, and the LED lights. Let's just open them. Just a second. It's already open. Welcome to the inside of a G63. Seated here comfortably, you actually quite feel high, and everything is actually on your poise of being an emperor. You see, this G63, just like the performance versions, they have the steering wheel, which actually has the AMG look and feel design about it. If you're looking at this side right here, the Napa leather seats, AMG contrast there, it feels very comfortable in here. So how is it like seated at the back? There's ample knee room, ample headroom, thanks to its box design, of course. And you get the cup holders here with the armrest. Indeed, it's very comfortable here. You'll actually get the climate control for the kids, but it's just a little bit of a shame that it's a 5-seater, not a 7-seater. But then, for the purpose of this car, the off-roadingness, the highness, you do feel that it's actually quite high. You do have air vents here, you know, blowing in this direction, and the air vents on this direction, just to give you that cool ambient heating that you'll get that. And you get the heat seated for the rear passengers too. And this is what powers the G63. This is the 4-liter twin-turbo V8 that pushes out more than 400 kilowatts and 850 Newton meters. which actually drives like this. We're cruising down the highway. I'm just trying to test its efficiency. Reading here, ever since it started, it's reading at 16.8 liters per 100 kilometers. Sound system is great, powered by the Burmester with 16 speakers, 2, 4, 6, then it's 8, 9, at the back there on the box, 10, 11, I think it's 12, 13, 14, 15, and then the amplifier 16. But more than anything, how's the drive? It's fantastic. The G-wagon, well, this one, before now, the upcoming one, has 3 axles. As you can see here, it has 3 diff locks. The main reason why you would actually buy this, I'm not going to press it now because we're on the highway. The reason why you would buy this is a fantastic off-roader car. It's a 5-seater and it's an iconic car. It's dating back to the 1970s, and where you're seated, you feel like the emperor of the road. And of course, for the price of it in South Africa, which is 4.8 million rand, G63, is it worth it? My answer would be yes, it is. You see, when you buy this car, you buy it for its iconicness, you're buying it for its presence. And if you are not too keen about the 4-liter V8, might I suggest the G400D, as I'm averaging right now 16.6 in urban areas. I've averaged 23 liters per 100 kilometers. Infotainment, you can control it from here, which is the left, and here, which is the right. Let me just give this car away, which is the right. If I go to, for instance, home, and I'm gonna change the design from the sport to classic, and this is how it is. And if you would like to change the design to something more progressive, this is how the view will be. And of course, if you want to change the design from anything performance regulated, like AMG performance, you can select that, then you can have the boost. Then from here, if you want something more, for instance, for your media, you will need to go to media and have your track, oh sorry, that's on the left. On the right, you can have your track there as well. Okay, well, the other way around, but yeah, that's it. Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, and then on this side I can control all of this to go to the vehicle. Let me just drive here and go to the ambient lights and control many lightings that you can control. So for something that's more iconic, very well balanced, feel like an emperor, and just putting your foot down, and when you do that, and it gives you that accelerating woo, power, I'll suggest the G63. But if you want to be calm, chilled, and more on it somehow, G400D. Till next time, thank you.